I'm Julie from Julie Holmes Life Coaching, and in this video, I want to talk about how to feel happier in life. Now, if you're feeling less than happy right now, it's probably because you have created patterns of thought and behavior that make you feel that way. You've created emotion based on the way that you think and the way that you live your life. But here's the good news. Anything that can be created can be changed. So let's get started. Okay, so the first thing that I want to talk about is something that I've mentioned before, but it is so important, and it's your physiology. So how you carry yourself is going to determine how you feel. So they've actually done studies on depressed people, and what they had them do, the only thing they had them do was for 20 minutes a day, stand and smile like this. And 100% of the people in these studies were unable to remain depressed. So that's just an indicator of how important it is for you to have good posture. So shoulders back, head up, smile. It is the quickest way to change your state. Change your physiology, change your state. So the second thing I want to talk about is your focus. What are you focused on? Are you focused on everything that's going wrong in your life? Or are you focused on everything that's going right in your life? So if you have 5 areas of your life that are completely going downhill, but you only have one great thing that's happening in your life, focus on that one great thing. And if you catch yourself focusing on things that don't make you feel good, shift your focus. You have to be mindful of what are you thinking about and how does that make you feel. The quickest way for me to shift my focus into thinking about something that makes me happy is to think about my dog. It is the simplest thing in the world, but it makes me so happy and it brings me so much joy. He brings me so much joy. You just have to be mindful of what are you thinking about and how does it make you feel. If you're thinking about something that does not make you feel good, shift your focus onto something that does make you feel good. And incrementally, when you catch yourself doing this, you will begin to feel better and better and better. Okay, let's talk about self-talk and language patterns. And I'm going to do it briefly because I've talked about it before, but you have a little voice in your head, we all have it, that is constant chatter. And you're either saying nice things about yourself and about other people, or you're saying negative things. For example, if you say, "This makes me furious," that word is going to affect your body in a certain way. If you say instead, "Well, that's annoying," you can only feel annoyed. If you say "this makes me furious," you're going to feel furious and it's going to change. Your body will react to the words that you use. So be very mindful of how you talk to yourself and how you talk to others. The other thing that I want to add on to this is complaining. If you're a complainer, just stop. Stop. Complaining is not fun for anyone. It's not fun for you. It's not fun for the people around you. It's not fun. It's just not fun. If you find yourself complaining, stop. Do yourself a favor. Either accept your circumstances or do something about it. That's it. The other thing that I want to bring up is judging. Judging yourself and judging other people, especially in a work environment. It is really, really easy to get caught up in gossip And I highly encourage you to not to participate in that. And it's difficult for people because it is a way that people bond. And they bond quite quickly and quite easily by gossiping. But I highly encourage you not to engage in that because trust me, it's not good for you, and it doesn't make you feel good to talk bad about other people. It might make you feel good in the moment, but it certainly doesn't make you look good. So try not to engage in talking bad about other people. Beliefs and meaning. So there are limiting beliefs and there are empowering beliefs. What do you believe? What do you believe about yourself, about God, about life, about the universe, about the opposite sex, about what you're capable of? So you probably have some limiting beliefs that are holding you back from doing things that you really want to do. Maybe the belief is, I'm not good enough, I'm not smart enough, people will judge me. If you have limiting beliefs that you feel are holding you back, turn them into empowering beliefs. And the example that I like to use is, I can't do X, Y, and Z because I might fail. And the way that you can turn that around is, if I don't try to do X, Y, and Z, I'll definitely fail. And if I try and it doesn't work out, that's just going to give me more information to help me the next time I try. And if I keep trying, eventually I'm going to succeed. If there's no such thing as failure, if I keep trying, eventually I will succeed. So that's how you turn a disempowering or a limiting belief into an empowering belief. And then I also want to talk about meaning. What is the meaning that you give to any situation, circumstance, or event? And I'll use an example that I feel like most people can relate to on some level. So ladies, single ladies, or at least most of you have been single at some point in your life. Let's say you have a crush on a guy and he's not calling you, he's not texting you, he's not asking you out on a date. What does it mean? Does it mean that he's just not into you? He doesn't like you? Perhaps it means he's intimidated by you. Maybe it means he has too many other things going on in his life right now and he just doesn't have the time or the energy, or maybe he's not in the right place for a relationship. So you have a choice. You can either give it a meaning like, he doesn't like me, I'm not good enough. Or you can tell yourself something like, I guess he's just not ready for a girl like me, right? So you don't know what the situation is, but the meaning that you give it is going to change the way that you feel. I was talking to a friend the other day who is just the nicest person you'll ever meet. And she was telling me how some of her friends don't feel excited for her when things are going well for her. Or at least she doesn't feel like they feel excited for her. And that makes her feel bad. And it makes her feel like they don't care. And I asked her, is it possible that maybe they're jealous? And she said, I don't know. And then I thought, maybe they are just so wrapped up in the fact that they're not accomplishing things the way that she is, or the fact that they're not doing enough in their life and feeling bad about themselves, that they aren't capable of feeling happy for her. So what is the meaning that you give to any situation, circumstance, or event? it's going to change the way you feel. That when you are giving a meaning to something and you really don't know what the real reason is behind it, give it an empowering meaning. Why not? Because everything is perspective anyway. Give yourself the opportunity to feel good when you have a chance to just make a decision about what something means to you. So I was watching a video the other day with Gary Vaynerchuk, and he said something that kind of blew my mind. And it's not, it's the simplest thing because it's something that we were all taught from the time that we're, you know, in kindergarten. But he said, do the right thing. Just do the right thing. I don't know why it blew my mind, but it's the simplest thing. And it makes so much sense. Of course, you're gonna feel good about yourself when you do the right thing. Of course, you're gonna feel better about yourself. You're gonna feel happier when you do the right thing. So what does that mean, do the right thing? Take care of yourself. Eat healthy. Go to the gym. Do what makes you happy. Take care of other people. Be mindful of helping other people. Do the right thing. How can you not like yourself more when you do the right thing? Okay, so the last thing that I want to talk about is one of the most important, and that is take action. And so many of us have things that we want to do in life, and we don't do them because we are concerned about what other people are going to think about us. And here's what I want to say about that. Other people don't care as much as you think they do because they're so wrapped up in their own stuff that's going on. But also, if they do care or if they do judge you, that's not your problem. That's their problem. So you can have all of the knowledge in the world, but if you don't apply it, you're not going to go anywhere. And if you are holding yourself back because you're worried about what other people think about you, just stop it. Stop it, because they don't care that much. And the way for you to not care about what other people think about you is to get so involved in your passions, and if you don't know what your passion is, that's okay. I have another video on how to discover what your passion is, and I will leave the link in the description below. But get so passionate about what it is you want to be doing and get so involved in that thing that you don't have time to worry about what other people think about you because you're doing your thing. And when you're doing your thing and you're making progress, that, my friend, is when you are going to feel the happiest. I promise you. Progress is the path to happiness. So take action. So now that you have learned how to feel happier in life by changing your physiology, shifting your focus, giving yourself empowering beliefs, and empowering meaning to situations, circumstance, and events, by doing the right thing and by taking action for what you really want to do in life, I challenge you to go out there and create a life you absolutely love, because your dreams only work if you do. So if you like this video, please click the like button below, share it with your friends, and subscribe to the channel, and I'll see you in the next video. Thank you so much for watching.